Jean-Claude van Damme, also known as Muscles from Brussels, JCVD, and Jean-Claude van Damme.
Damn, the legend walks.
By 1997, had officially switched from the action star to action.
I think Jean-Claude's a tough guy in martial arts. No.
He had already left behind the failed Street Fighter, where Jean-Claude was pulling off his trademark high kicks in a semi-conscious state.
This is Street Fighter.
Forget you've ever seen him.
But as for Street Fighter, you can't really say it was a pure Van Damme movie. I've actually already covered this epic flop in one of my previous videos. I will leave a link in the description. But Double Team in 1997, well, that was a genuine disaster from Muscles from Brussels leading the charge. That movie right there tanked JCVD's career, landing him in the world of straight-to-video abyss. Though calling it a pure Van Damme movie is a bit of a stretch too. I mean, Coca-Cola deserves top billing for this. Tons of cans, vending machines that are more indestructible than the plot. Definitely not because it has sponsored the half of the movie's budget. Yeah, Double Team. The movie where Tsui Hark, the legend of Hong Kong action flicks, truly let loose. However, a Western audience and critics didn't understand his fever dreamlike action scenes when they saw how Van Damme rides explosions like a surfboard, dodges bullet behind pool water, and takes cover behind sun loungers, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, the Western audience collectively went,
Wait a minute!
Also, they dragged in Dennis Rodman, because clearly, when you're making an action movie, what you need is a flamboyant NBA star with zero acting experience.
I'm looking for Yaz.
I'm the man.
Just so you know, NBA means he is somehow involved in basketball.
Oops, airball. He's up!
He's in!
And he is not willing to let you forget about it.
It's time to get out the bench. The best defense is a strong offense, right?
Yeah, back those days it was trendy to make movie stars out of basketball players.
It's like a monkey trying to fuck a football now, really. This whole thing, it's just a fucking mess.
In the movie, Dennis Rodman plays a Dennis Rodman pretending to be a completely straight arms dealer.
They're not being straight with you.
Alright, maybe not that straight.
If you want to dance, ask me nicely. Let's try something else!
That's love, baby!
Wesley Snipes was supposed to take Rodman's place, but he somehow managed to get his hands on the script, so he checked out the local dialogues.
You're out of the game. You sure?
Also in 97, Snipes was busy bombing in another movie.
Murder at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. An address that changes all the rules.
At the beginning, Double Team looks like your typical action-packed blockbuster, and that vibe holds up until the mark of 3 minutes and 50 seconds. At this mark, we witness a futuristic, multi-tone truck filled with plutonium flying over a train after tripping on a pebble on the road. So, Van Damme, tired from the Secret Service life, retires to a mansion with $1 million view and a gorgeous pool. His main mistake is not knowing the basics of nature. And as we all know, Steven Seagal back those days had a thing for pretending a nature savior.
Your damn cow is in my way.
It's the swamp!
Whatever it is.
This is where we really have a big difference in opinion. Okay?
Alright, I edited it in. In the movie, Steven Seagal didn't kick Van Damme's ass. On the other hand, maybe he did, we never know. Oddly, Van Damme doesn't drop his pants in Double Team, despite all the people around him begging not to hide his famous butt.
How long do you think you can sit on your ass?
So naturally, his retirement doesn't last long, otherwise we'd have a very different movie.
A bit rounder and a bit softer.
This guy manipulates Queen into rejoining the Secret Service to take down the evil Stavros.
So you know I'm retired.
Come on, you missed the game.
Come on.
Come on, Jack. Do it! Face it, Jack.
Just do it!
Come on.
Queen didn't leave behind any reports on his work tracking this criminal, so no one in the entire agency doesn't know crucial information about him.
He's like a snake. If you look into his eyes, He'll get you in the back.
Well, now everybody knows the needed info, so I think that Queen's service isn't required anymore, especially since JCVD only messes things up, starting from this bold claim.
That's the Stavros. It's the lefty.
Stavros is lefty.
So Queen is basically useless. He doesn't even have an ability to shoot at the criminal when the time comes.
If a police officer is not prepared as a last result to use his weapon, he shouldn't be a police officer.
Mickey Rourke plays a role of Stavros, and while he hadn't yet fully transformed into xenomorph, he was already headed down that road. So during the chaotic attempt to stop the villain, a random tiger shows up and kills Stavros' son, so Mickey Rourke blames Van Damme for this, for reasons that are none of our business.
My little boy was 6 years old, mister. My little boy was 6 years old. Now that makes it personal, mister.
The government is pissed at the JCVD as well for screwing up the mission they sent him to a resort for retired secret servants, for reasons that are none of our business.
You went soft.
It's beautiful. I'll take it.
Maybe that's because they filmed the whole prison segment in a JCVD timeshare in Spain to cover his monthly fee in $1,000. Otherwise, this whole training montage, no one asked to see how Van Damme makes love with the bathtub. Alright, now are you ready to leave this whole nonsense behind and get back to the movie? That's the spirit. So, when Van Damme got bored in prison, he just jumped in the sea and hitchhiked the nearest motorboat. Sure, some nosy bystander tries to stop him, but this guy clearly isn't the brightest one. Bruh, why are you choking him underwater? He already has no air. After his magical escape, Queen magically reunites with Yaz. First they play around like kittens, and then Van Damme straight up asks to borrow a couple of guns purely on a promise.
You bring cash?
I'll pay you later.
Surely a seasoned arms dealer like Yaz wouldn't go for such a stupid deal.
I look at you, I see nothing but trouble.
He wouldn't agree, right?
What the hell? I kind of like trouble.
That's good, because trouble is the only thing you can count on teaming up with the Queen.
Those bank accounts are fronts. Empty.
Quinn, keep your money.
What money, bruh? Queen literally just said he is broke as a church mouse.
What's the plan?
I don't have one.
So, it seems your plan isn't working.
Anyway, Yaz agrees to help Queen for free for reasons that are none of our business. As expected, the free help, as most of freebies, turns out to be garbage. Yaz didn't even bring a parachute with him. All he has to jump off a plane is a piece of fabric.
Did you test it? Did you?
I don't need to test it, I'll build it!
So, all of this crap definitely didn't make sense to Western audience. Even Sammo Hung, who choreographed a few fights in the movie, couldn't help. It bombed at the box office, pulling just 19 million in the United States. Outside of the United States, though, it managed to collect another $44 million, but with the budget over $30 million, it didn't help much. With such results, they didn't cover even the production costs and had to make up for it with VHS sales. Just like all of Van Damme's later films, there were also rumors about the movie called Abominable, about a predator in the snowy mountains. But as soon as the studio saw the Belgian star's numbers, the project was quickly abandoned.
Listen, I got nothing against plain army. I don't mind that at all. I think the ideologist on these folks is good.
I didn't catch Double Team back in 90s, but honestly, I think I would have liked this crazy action. Hell, even now you can pretty much enjoy the movie. Double Team is like a fast food burger. You know it is not good for you, but with enough Coca-Cola, it is hard to resist.